Quiltinator.com. I'm Michelle Johnson. You'll have to excuse my voice. I haven't had one for about a week, which is why I haven't posted any recent videos. This is my daughter's El Greco piece, and we were trying to figure out what to do for the background. It has beautiful butterflies on the back, and so we decided we might like to have butterflies. And so my daughter and I started watching free motion videos and looking at books, and we really couldn't find anything that we really liked. So we decided to start drawing something out and see if we could come up with something. And my daughter was watching Leah Day's Wandering Clover video, and she's like, "Mom, what about something like this?" So we decided to call this Wandering Butterflies, based off Leah Day's design. And basically it's just, and this is not easy to do while you're holding it all, but it's just a meandering design. And it's just, and what you're going to do is when you're meandering, you're going to make a cigar shape. And then you're going to come down, travel stitch just a little bit on your cigar shape, leave a little bit at the front and the back, and you're just going to make a couple of bumps. And then where you left off on those bumps, you're going to kind of make a flamey shape, or just a pointed shape around it that echoes. And so then you're going to travel stitch back around, bump, bump, leaving a little bit of a front and a tail. And once again, you're going to do that, and then travel stitch back up in the front, and that way it looks like it's got antennas. And then the same thing. And you're going to want to make different sizes. Going around, bump, bump. And hopefully these will stitch out better than kind of what I've drawn, as you can see. And then, oopsie, this one didn't do like I was hoping. I should have did that, and then bump, bump. Bump, bump. And then back around. So it'll look better once it's stitched on here, and I'll show you how all that's going to look in just a minute. Have my gloves on, and I've already started on the other side, and I started at first with the octi hoops, and because this area is so small, it's really difficult for me to use the octi hoops. It might work for you, but right now for me it's just not working. And so all I'm doing is just a meander pattern, but I'm just using this, and I'm having to hold on to the outside to get control. But it's just, like I showed you before when I was drawing it out, it's just kind of a meander pattern. And then you just take it, and we're going to just make a cigar shape. And it doesn't matter how big you make it, you just want to vary them. Okay. So now, I'm going to make two bumps like a B. I've gone down a little bit, and then another bump like a B. And then I'm going to come out and just do kind of it's kind of like a bubbly triangle, or, you know, you could do kind of a leaf shape or a flame shape. All of them work, and they all look really good. And then I'm going to go back around to the other side, and approximately across from that other B, I'm going to do the same thing. And if you want to leave a space in between instead of having them bumped right up to the neck against it, you can. I'm just trying to have a variety. And then I'm out to back to where I'm kind of making the antenna. This is kind of pulling around since it's such an awkward shape. But like I said before, it's just kind of what you're wanting to do. And hopefully here you can see these little butterflies now that I've done. And like I said, some of them look more like little dragonflies. But they're all real cute, and they're all, like I said, done the same way, just making just a little cigar shape. And you can point the cigar, or you can round the cigar, or you can do both. It's kind of all up to you. And it is important to work with gloves in this so you really have better control. And if you feel up to it, you can always add more stuff to the inside of these wings. I think it would look really cute with little swirls instead of bees, or little bumps. Little spirals or something would look really adorable. And this one's going to be a little lopsided, but that's okay. And if you want to, you don't have to go all the way back into this little groove in between the bee. You could just bounce right off the outside edge of it. So this is how I'm stitching Wandering Butterfly. This is kind of how it looks. I'm hoping you can get a better angle here. You can kind of see a little bit better what I'm doing. Just coming off the antenna. Just do a little loose meandering here. Here I'm ready to do my little bumps again. And then I'm going to just twist this a little bit. I know my fingers are kind of in the way, but it helps me to have better control. And then I'm going to travel stitch on my cigar shape here. what I'm going to do is, because this meander is so close to this other edge, I'm going to continue travel stitching down the cigar. Oops, made a little mistake there. That's alright. And then I'm just going to, once again, pretend that's like an antenna coming out. And this would be really cute with loops, instead of just like a butterfly path meander kind of. And hopefully you can see this. And I think I'm going to have to go back and adjust my tension a little bit. I've noticed a little loopy there. It could just be that I'm kind of going at a slower pace. So here we are. This is Wandering Butterfly. And you really can make this your own pattern. Hopefully you can see some of this and see the variety that was done here. I'm Michelle Johnson. This is Quiltinator.com. Thanks for watching this video, and I'm getting back to quilting.